Yay. Okay. This is as ready as I'll ever be, so let's get this going. Can y'all hear me down here? Yeah.
Yeah, we can. So first, tell us who you are, what your rank is, how long you've been in with it works, why did you get started, and then what you're going to teach us, because I'm excited by what you showed me earlier.
Okay. So, first of all, my name's Sherry. I don't know if I've met you guys. Just kidding. So anyway, I started, I think about not even 3 months ago. October 17th was my start date. I'm currently Ruby right now. And I started because me and my husband had just recently got married. You know, we had just bought a house. All the things that come with being a newlywed, really. We got a puppy, all that. So really, I just planned on joining to earn an extra $500 a month, which is where I'm at now. So that happened super quick for me. But I'm not stopping there, obviously. And so I wanted to talk about growing your network and how important it is and stuff like that, because I was just telling Jamie the other day, like, I feel like almost all of my friends that are active right now are pretty much the same people that were active when I joined, even though I've been growing, but you know, you run out of people quick. So I wrote down that I have 1,500 friends on Facebook right now, but only about 300 are active. So that's literally only like 20% of my friends. So imagine if you had 500 friends, how many of them would actually be on that you can currently talk to at the moment? Not that you can't message everyone, but I'm just saying those are the only ones that are on right now. So if you don't know what your network is, I wrote down that that your network is people you know, people you talk to or interact with. So that can literally be anyone on your friends list, anyone you add to your friends list, people that you just know from daily activities maybe. Like I knew a lot of people that come into my job all the time. I talk to them all the time about what I do, what I sell, stuff like that. Like there's people I have, they're not even my friends on social media, but they still know what I have to offer them and all that kind of stuff. So, how do you grow your network, you may ask? I personally add friends from the suggested friends list that you see pop up on the news feed or whatever you call it. And add people that are friends with your people now that are actively commenting and liking their photos. That way you know it's not just like a rando that doesn't even really get on Facebook. You don't want that, because then they're never going to see what you have to post or anything like that. Another good way to grow your network is by host to post, because these people you're adding, once they post for you, their friends now see what you have to offer. And then you may not even know these people. I had a girl the other day, she posted for me about joining the team, and I had all these people comment that I had no idea who they were. They weren't even from here, but I added each and every single one of them, and now they're my friends, and now they're going to see what I have to offer them every single day. That's very important, because they could go and tell their friends, like, hey, oh my God, this girl on Facebook, she's got this job offer that you start for $50 and you can make 3,000 in 90 days. Like, what? That's freaking insane, you guys. And I wrote on here, there's more people now ever than on social media than ever before. Like, we need to take advantage of that, you guys. Like, add. Follow. If you don't have Instagram, you guys are crazy, because on Facebook you can only have, 5,000 friends. I know that's a lot to get to, but on Instagram you can have millions of followers. Millions of followers. Like, I said, if you're not having enough people to talk to, that's really not an excuse, because that means you're just not adding new people every day. And what else did I write down? I said, if you're not posting or messaging or talking to people every single day, you need to be growing your network every single day. Like, you need to be adding at least, I would say, 20 people a day. At least 20 people a day. Every time I see someone that comments or something on someone's post, I'm just scrolling, add them. Let's see. Sorry. Stop waiting for people to come to you. That's not happening. You got to go get these people. You got to go tell them what you have to offer. You need to constantly be posting every single day about, what you have. No, but like Walmart, they don't wait for you to come to them, do they? They don't say, all right, we're open, but you don't know what I have, so just come to me. No, they're sending out advertisements in the mail. They're putting commercials out, telling you what they got, showing you all these sales they have. And you know what? You're going to think, shit, I need toilet paper today. I forgot, but now I remember, because I know Walmart has toilet paper. And I also said, like, a specific store, they're going to send you sale papers because they're going to show you these discounts they have. And you may not even need what they have, but you want what they have because it's a good deal. Sorry, my throat is bad. I said, that's the same with us. If we're not advertising, how is the people in your network going to know what you have? Like, I've gone on people's pages that I know sell It Works, and you can't even tell that they sell It Works. So it's like, if I can't even tell that you sell it and I sell it myself, how is anyone else going to know that you sell it? And that doesn't just go for products either. That's your business too. Like, you don't tell them that I'm going diamond, I'm making this kind of money, I'm doing this. Why would they want to join you? They don't think that it's going to do any good for them. I knew of Jamie for a while. She was posting every single day. And she would message me. I wouldn't talk to her. I'd ignore her pretty much every now and then. And she has said before, you guys, like, Janessa and Jamie and me, we all live pretty close to each other. We're going to have mutual friends. They're going to have us three on their timeline. And Jamie said before, if I stop messaging these people, they're going to reach out to her. They're going to reach out to Janessa. They're going to reach out to whoever they see is doing big things.
And that's happened, by the way, because, like, I saw this girl that I, like, didn't get a chance to message yet, and then I saw her post, and it was like, my friend Sherry. I was like,
I've seen people Like, I've messaged time and time again, they reply, and then they, like, ghost me, and then they're posting for you. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess she doesn't like me.
It's just, and like that's like the whole point too. Like you are not the only It Works distributor on all of these people's pages. You have to stand out, and they're going to, like, you have to be on top of them. If you aren't, someone else will.
Exactly. And I wrote down, like, how you got my attention, because I figured, like, that's really important to know, like, ways to get these people to come to you, to interact with you. So I wrote, I started interacting with Jamie the one day because she had a story up about herself doing all these things and making all this money. I was like, damn, I want that too. At the end of this, she had a poll at the end. It was like, how much money would help you a month extra? 300, 500. So I clicked 500. I said, she messaged me almost instantly, which is like key, because she could have messaged me 3 days later and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But it was fresh in my mind, thinking, yeah, I want to do this. I want to earn that money. And now here I am, chartered diamond. Going diamond this month, y'all. And I'm telling you, it's very, 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 very important. Probably one of the top 3 steps to be growing your network, because you will eventually run out of people to talk to. 100%. So grow that network. And these people that are on here, I'm pretty sure they know to grow their network. I wish other people would have got on that are new and don't know how important it is to grow your network. But
Important. It's fine.
yeah.
But yeah, you're going diamond, and can we just talk about like you working a full-time job as well? Like, excuses are what? Not welcomed when you're going diamond.
Right. I wish, honestly, that I could just, like, my full-time job, because if I could do this shit part-time, I mean full-time.
You are. There. When you go to school, you're quitting.
But I'm just saying, if I could work those 8 hours on here and posting and whatever and interacting with all these people all the time, when I'm not at work, if I could be here, like, honestly, I hate my job.
But you're saying you wish you could do it like for 8 hours a day, but she's not saying just because she works full time she doesn't do it. She still does what she needs to do. But again, if she was home, like, she would be doing it all the time, because
Exactly.
she's gonna be double, triple prez ambassador, and all the other shit that goes with it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I totally agree, and I want you to quit your job like yesterday.
I want to quit my job like yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Jamie, I don't know if you do, or whatever.
What was I gonna say? Do you have like a system that you do, like, to follow all these people, or are you just like randomly throughout your day you're like, okay, I'm gonna follow, or like do you have, like, when I add somebody I'm gonna follow their friends like immediately? Like, how do you do it? Like, do you do like a certain
Normally I go through the suggested friends and I try to see, honestly, if you're their friend. If it, because you know how, like, the little picture pops up.
Oh my god, it's fine.
It's dark there. What does your minimum list look like? What does that mean, Michelle? What does your minimum list look like?
Like, what you do minimum
A day.
Probably.
There's really no minimum. I mean, you gotta talk to all these people all the time. You gotta constantly be on them. Pushing for the next goal you have, pushing for the next dream you have. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. My daily checklist. I honestly really don't have a checklist. I just make sure I am constantly posting about something, posting about joining, posting about products. I like posting about different products almost every day, because when you don't show them that you have anything to offer. I've had a couple potential distributors tell me that they thought I was selling coffee, and that's it. They thought I was like a coffee business. Like, if you only knew just how much we had to offer, like everyone, older people, younger people, people that get sick, like this stuff rocks. Like, and I've been on the products way before I even thought about selling them. Like, I was buying them from people constantly, and I switched who I was buying under several times. I think I've had 5 or 6 different people I bought from. Like, that's nutso. Like, what? I was creating new emails left and right. I was gonna buy hair, skin, and nails from Jamie one time, and I'm like, oh no, girl, I got an account. And she's like,
I was like,
it works. But
dang, just kidding. But that just goes to show too, like, why didn't you sign up with those people? Like, did they just stop following up with you after you ordered from them? Like,
honestly, they never offered me like to join. They always were just trying to sell me stuff. So you were the first one that ever threw it out there, like, join me. He was like, yeah.
Because she didn't know. Like, if I would have never just like been like, let me just slide into these DMs real quick, all like nonchalant about the business, it's fine. She would have never known it was a possibility. I get people like that all the time. They're like, oh, I didn't even know like I could like join. Like,
right, like, obviously I know you can join, but when you don't tell me I can join, I'm not going to ask you if I can join, because I don't know what you have. I don't know what you offer.
Yeah, and a lot of people are scared. Like, that's why we reach out to people, because for some reason people are scared to reach out. I don't know why, but they are. So, like, again, like, if you're not signing up people, but you're at the same time you're not reaching out to people or offering people what you have, like, they're not mind readers. They're not gonna know. And you know what I mean? What?
Your phone is blowing up.
Always. So, okay, yeah, so this is so good. So basically the moral of the story is you want to constantly be growing your network, because like she said, when you're messaging the amounts of people that you need to message, you're eventually going to run out of people. If you have 100 friends and you message 20 people a day or 25 people a day, like, that's what, 5 days and you're out of people. Like, you have no one else to talk to. So you want to constantly put the umbrella down, always be adding new people, because you don't want to, again, if you're posting and you're only posting to the same group of people, like, they get it, you know what I mean? So like, you want new faces, like new blood, like all of that stuff, so you can grow your business. And like, again, with host to post is what I found, because me, Sherry, Janessa, Michelle, Julie, like, so many of us live literally within like an hour of each other. We're so close that we do have a lot of friends. So when we do host to post, like, I'm getting people to host to post for me that are in Texas. So when all Texas friends comment, I'm adding all these Texas friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I add them, I'm going to their profile picture, adding their Texas friends, and I'm getting people from Texas, and then so on with North Carolina, and then so on. I had a girl today from Canada, and she was like, oh, are you in Toronto? I was like, what? No, I didn't even know you were in like Canada. It's fine. Or Ontario, or wherever the hell that is. I don't know. But anyway, she was from Canada. So I was like,
Canada.
yeah, no. So now, like, I went to her friends list because we're open in Canada. So I added all her people. Like, I'm going to be like all over the place, not just here where everyone else is. You know what I mean? So don't let that stop you if that is the case. And, you know, the same thing that we talked about, like, on all of these Zooms, it's basically about consistency, about everything that you're doing. Because who told me, like, so I have my funnel already, but I forget who did it. But basically, it was a top leader. I think she was like a presidential. She did a Zoom about it, but basically she like put up a funnel, and she basically said, this is your business, and when you're posting constantly, you're adding constantly, you're messaging constantly, what do you have? You have a flow. It's a flow. It's never ending. It's never ending, because you're putting things up at the top. So when you're posting and all this stuff every single day consistently, you're going to continue to have a flow. If you're not putting anything up here, what happens to the water? Nothing comes out, because you're not putting anything in it. It's the same thing with your business. If you're not putting anything up here consistently, you cannot have a constant flow. You can't have a constant flow of people commenting on your posts, a constant flow of people messaging you back, a constant flow of people joining or ordering. You're not, you cannot physically expect that. That's not realistic. Does that make sense? So I thought that was a really good analogy because it's so true, because we want the constant flow always, but we have to kind of look at ourselves and be like, am I putting things up at the top to make that flow? Because if you're not, then you're not. And like I said, consistency, because it's every single day. What was I gonna say about? Do you use? Because I know, like, I don't know if a lot of people do Instagram, but Instagram is huge, like you said, because Instagram is a place where you can have unlimited followers, like millions, like you said. Facebook, you're capped out at 5,000. Once you're at 5,000, you have to start deleting people. So on Instagram, oh my God, this phone. On Instagram, you have to, like, again, constantly be adding people, but you also have to unfollow people as well, because you'll find that most of the time, like, you're following more people than you have followers of. Like, if that makes sense. Less people are always following you back, but you have more following. So you want to make sure that number is even, and they have apps, like, it's called, there's a cleaner, followers, like, they're just random ones, but basically what it does is I don't even know, do I have it? Basically what you do, I actually just deleted it because I didn't have storage on my phone. It will tell you the people that, like, unfollowed you or aren't following you back. If they're not following you, they're not seeing your posts, they're not seeing anything, so they're kind of a waste of space to follow. So unfollow those people and make new people. Like, does that make sense? So yeah, if you guys want that app, I think followers is, I think Kathy will hard to code for it. But it's so
I
worth
need that app. I have
Yeah.
541 followers on that, and I'm following 1,055.
Yeah. So exactly. So, like, you want to make sure, because when people first go to your profile, like, what do they see when it's private? They see
They just see your
they see this part. So it has your numbers and everything. So if you're following like 30,000 people and only like 100 people are following you back, they're gonna be like, what the, like, this is a weird ass profile. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure they're, like, as close as possible. Like, my first one's not that bad. It's like right there. It's not that bad of a, like, ratio. I usually try to keep it within like 2,000. So like this one, I have like 8,000 something following something. But like, I don't think for Instagram it's so easy too, because I do the same thing. They have, instead of like a suggested friends list, they have, like, if you go, this is gonna be like an Instagram training, I guess. Hold on, because I feel like Instagram is such a big market too. They have a little like magnifying glass or whatever, and basically what these are like really popular posts that got like a lot of likes. So like this girl, oh my gosh, she got 15,000 likes. So these are just really popular people. And then what you can do is what I do is I just click on their likes and I do the exact same thing. So I literally will just add all of these girls. So that's a really fast way to add people, and you'll get good people, because like she said, like, you don't want to follow a page that's like inactive. So like that's why I never go to like my friends list and follow from there, because I don't know if they're active. If they're not active, I don't want them on my friends list, because they're not going to do anything. But if they like a picture like 2 days ago, obviously they're active on Facebook. Obviously they get on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people like are like, they have the Facebook but they don't have the app, so they don't get on. Waste of time.
And a lot of people are actually, they have Facebook, but they don't have Messenger.
Yeah, that too. I delete, like, when I go to message someone and if it says invite to Messenger, I'm like, okay, you're gone. Like, that's just the stupidest thing ever. Like, I don't understand. So yeah, it's like the same thing with this. So like, I won't go to their actual friends list. I will just go to the picture and then I'll click on their likes, because again, like, I know that these people are actually on Instagram, and then I'm just going to add a crap ton of them. And like, same thing with posting everything. You want to do this every single day. Adding is something that you can do very, very fast. It's not something that you need to be sitting down at a desk with your calendar and everything out. Like, sitting at a stoplight. I always follow people waiting in line at Starbucks or like at fast food because that's all I eat. Like those types of places where you can do it really, really fast, like, or while you're cooking dinner. Like I'll literally sit there like making not dinner and like following
Boiling water.
because I don't cook. It's fine. But you get the drift. Like it's something that you can do super, super fast, like basically anywhere. Like it doesn't matter. That will help you grow your business. And what else? Oh, and that's another thing. If you do see, like somebody, if you like, how do I say this? Like, don't poach other people's people. So, like, if you're like, okay, I want to get some followers, like, don't come to my friends list and purposely add my friends. Don't do that to any business person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't do that to Jade Hooper because she would like beat you. But you know what I'm saying? So don't poach people's friends. There's enough people out there for everyone. Obviously like me, Sherry, and all of them, like obviously we accidentally have had mutual friends, no big deal. But I wouldn't purposely go to Sherry's people and add them, try to like get them to come to me because we're all on the same team. And that's just rude. Even if it was from like a different It Works team or even a unique team, like you just don't want to do that. That's not good business. So what else is there? I think that's really much it. I think we basically covered everything. More of the story, you just want to be adding people constantly so you have unlimited amount of people that can be interested in your business and your products so that you can obviously get them on board, especially right now. So if you're not constantly adding people all the time, add people, because when they start seeing your post about this $3,000, like I added this morning and I already had 2 girls that I never have talked to. They literally just got to my page this morning. They commented on a post that I posted 3 days ago because they were creeping on my page and they were like, what's this business? Can I have info? Like post I did 3 days ago. You know what I mean? Because what do you do when someone adds you? You go creep on them. They do the same exact thing. So if they see you posting about Donald Trump and how stupid he is and how much you hate the president, they're not going to probably follow you back because no one likes political views. Don't post political views. That's number one. Don't be posting about your baby daddy and all of that shit because no one likes drama. Like your page, like we talked about the other day, is it's like going into a job interview. You get one chance. You get one impression. If you mess it up, like you don't get a second chance. And you have to look at your profile as the same way. Like look at it. Be like, would you want to be like a part of what you're doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I have things come up on my like, what is it called? My memories on Facebook when it's like 7 years ago. I'm like, thank God I don't post like that anymore because like I wouldn't want to be on my page like negative Nancy. Like, you know what I mean? So like don't be like that. Even if you're having a crappy day, like don't show it. Like don't show it. Like my birthday was such a bad day, but you would have not noticed. Like because it looked like I was like the happiest camper because I'm not gonna say that. Like I'm not gonna like portray that because no one likes that. No one wants to be a part of crabby, you know, like drama, like that kind of stuff. But you just have to understand that they will. Oh my God, this light. You have to understand, like just like you, they're nosy and they're gonna stalk your profile and they're gonna see what you have to offer. So you want to make sure that you're, like I said, on top of your posting game always. So does anyone have any questions? I think we basically covered everything. Oh my gosh, let me see. Oh, daily checklist. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Sherry, do you have anything else? Like on your list, I knew you had like a lot of stuff.
On the thing I sent you?
Huh?
On the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
No, I like went over everything. I tried writing down everything that I wanted to talk about and say and blah, blah, blah.